I thought I wanted to come on really and just say thank you so much for all your support. I obviously put that status up today feeling a bit like, oh God, because Tuesday in particular nearly killed me. Oh, the pain. But, you know, it's really interesting seeing all what you say, and I'm just a bit like, right, I've done a workout, right, should have lost weight. And it doesn't always work like that, obviously. But having you all so supportive on Facebook, Instagram, and private messages, and, you know, some of you never even met me, you know, and the fact that you or take, you know, the time out of your day to write a really supportive message, but yeah, no, it means so much. And, you know, I just thought it was right to come on here and actually say thank you, because it does really mean a lot. But yes, I will keep going and keep going and keep going. I mean, from a balance point of view, yesterday I got Echo out, and because obviously I've got to make sure that she is 100% will stand still when it's time for me to get on, etc., because I'm going to feel really funny and really strange. It's just so weird to think of what I was doing, and now just sitting on is going to be really hard. But I put the mountain block by her, and I was just practicing. Yeah, sorry about that. I could hear someone stood at the window. But no, I put the mountain block by her and just stood there and was like leaning over her a bit and just, you know, getting my balance. And it just feels so ridiculous to have to go back to that, you know, and when all the riding I've done in all my life. But that was then, and this is now, and, you know, there's just no point, you know, talking about what was, etc. It's what is now. And, you know, I really hope I can get back to where I was, and things stay good with my health, because I certainly will make sure that my weight stays right. No way am I letting that get out of hand, whatever happens. I hope to just always stick to one treat day a week. Yeah, no, like I said, I will just hopefully stick to one treat day a week, and then make sure the other days I exercise, and obviously the riding will be a bit of exercise, because before it was never exercise because my body was so used to riding, you know, but now it might be a different story. I'm going to be so unfit riding, good lord. Yeah, so Martin's down riding Grace at the moment. Well, I'm walking, done my exercising, and he gets to ride. I think he's secretly getting a bit worried. He's like, the closer I'm getting, the closer he's getting to going back to groom. He's had enough time now being the rider. He's experienced what it's like. Time for me to come back now. No, I will never be able to thank him for what, you know, my horse has been stuck in a field for it wasn't for him. But yeah, so many people have helped me through this, you know. It's been ongoing, and unfortunately, when I thought I was getting right, and I actually started riding Echo a couple of times and then got really bad again. But I didn't really have so much of the weight problem then that now, so obviously I've had to do all that as well. But yeah, and with Grace, I mean, Anita, Hayley, Martin, there's just so many people that have helped me through this, that have stopped me having to, you know, have my horses do nothing in a field, and I will always be grateful for that. But I would like them back now. Maybe not the jumping. I have to build up. Yeah, maybe not the jumping. That could take a while. We will build up to that slowly. Although I have got my nice set of jumps. I can't really say I'm not going to jump, am I? I'll have to just jump at home. Yeah. No, I'm sure I'll get back to it eventually. But let's start with just getting on and then progress from there. But yeah, so I think two of the main people I have to thank is my little Chais, because I was told that they wouldn't be able to walk more than like a mile. Couldn't really walk more than a mile. And that was sort of the vet. But a lot of people do, and I think it's just proof that they can. But this is what happens when you do take them for long walks. They sleep. Nana. No. Pops. Pops. No. Nothing. They come alive when it matters. But no, they've been great. And my audio. When I walk, I take my phone, obviously. And yeah, when I walk, I take my phone. And I just listen to like audio autobiographies. Because I like things like that. Or sometimes like horror stuff. But I'm a bit obsessed with horror films and that. But I won't bore you with that because some people don't like horror films, but I do. But yeah, that has been so good because of my balance. If I start to feel really dizzy, I get really anxious and like feel like I'm going to faint and pass out. And that's what the doctors at London helped me a lot with. You know, of you're not gonna. It's just a feeling, but you're not gonna. And you know, when I'm listening to a story, it stops my brain thinking the worst, and I get more, listening to that. So that's been a huge part of. Yeah, so when I'm listening to the story, it stops my brain going into that. You don't feel well. You're not well. You're not well. And it just keeps me occupied, even though obviously I still feel dizzy. It does that, and like when I'm driving. Now, I will say, in case anyone's wondering, I drive because for some reason it doesn't affect me when I drive. It's to do with the motion that I'm in control of. If I drive, I'm in control of it. So my body's fine with that. The minute Martin drives or anyone drives, I can barely get up the road without panicking, feeling like I'm going to be sick, like I'm on a fairground ride that's just not stopping. It is dreadful. But the minute I get in the driver's seat and I'm in control of the vehicle, yeah, so I thought I'd just let you know that's how it works with the driving, with a balance problem. It's because you're in control of the motion. A lot of people that get travel sick, find that they get travel sick being a passenger, but not a driver, and that's because they're in control of the motion. Because, to be fair, if someone had told me they were dizzy all the time and I saw them driving, I'd think, you idiot, what are you doing? But that is how it works, and that's why I'm allowed to drive. So yeah, so that part is obviously good. It's just the rest of the day that's the problem. But I've learnt to deal with it to an extent over the years. But yeah, I mean, for someone that didn't like talking about illness and blah, 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 I certainly know how to go on about it now, so I'm not going to bore you any longer. All my illness and God knows what. I can't think of anything else to say. I can't wait to show you all when I'm riding and competing and that. You'll be bored of that then, because I'll just be constantly, I'm doing a show. But, and I'll be moaning about Whitelink then probably with the prices that we've got to pay. But I don't care. If it means me doing a show, I don't care. It's been that long. But another rather exciting thing is that Lizzie, who I did all the Pony Club teams with, when I was young. I think I was like 10, and she was like, I don't know, 15, something like that. But she's actually back riding now as well, so we're actually going to get to compete together again, so we're helping build each other up. But remember, Liz, you said that this time I could beat you, because I never beat her, she always beat me, so that's got to change this time. Yeah, I mean, is there anything you'd like to see on our page? I think Martin ought to come on here a bit more. I think it's about time he started chatting to you as well, because it's been all me. Yeah, I think Martin should definitely do a bit more. Do you think that? Do you guys want to see Martin? If you tell me you'd like to see Martin, then I can tell him, look, they want to see you. They're bored of me. And he can chat to you about random stuff and I don't know, whatever he chats about. But yeah, so, but yeah, if there's anything particular that's, you know, because I'm quite new to all this. I mean, I've been on Facebook and Instagram a long time, but never really all this vlogging malarkey. Yeah, so I'm quite new to it all, but yeah, just tell me if there's anything particular you don't want to hear or you want to hear. That would be really helpful, and because I'd like to do some more vlogs of different things that obviously people want to see. Oh, Cola, I haven't talked about Cola. Cola is now at Andrew's. That's Andrew Gold. I used to have lessons with him, and he actually had my horse when I first got ill with a dizziness problem. So it's like we've done full circle, but he has my horse again. But yeah, I used to have lessons with him when I was doing all the dressage. And the plan will be to obviously keep with him, with Cola and the others. So yeah, that was good, taking her up there and obviously getting to see him again, because I haven't seen him for a long time. But yeah, no, it was good. And hopefully, when I'm obviously ready for it, I hope to go up there once a month for a couple of days. Hopefully with all of them, that would be good. But obviously that's at a later date. But he's messaged and said Cola's settled in really well, so that's all good. So just waited to hear how she's getting on with, well, I imagine she's probably lunging now. So yeah, I'm really excited to go up and watch her. I think he had a bit of a shock how big she was. I might have said she was more 15-ish, and actually she's more 14-3-ish. But he thought it was funny. And we did point out that when she's got shoes on, she'll be a little bit... Yeah, so she's fine, and she's still got time. She's only really... You know, she was 3 in April, so there's still plenty of time. But all my horses have meant to be bigger than what they are. I think it's a sign. It's just said, Vicky, no, you've got to... Because I'm not tall. I'm only 5'3", so I haven't got a problem in that thing of, you know, riding them. So I think it's their way of saying, no, we don't grow to suit you, Vicky. You need to fit us. And I've always believed that's how it is. So obviously that's how it's going to be. But I did think Cola might be more than pretty much a pony. But no, I'm so excited for her future. It'll be really, really good. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it there because I've been going on for ages. I'm boring myself. You guys must be bored. No, I hope you're not bored. But yeah, no, please tell me if there's anything specific you'd like to hear, see, or, what we can do. Because that would be much appreciated. And yeah, I'm going to leave it there because Martin should be in a minute. And I'm not sure why that makes any difference, but it was something to say. Okay, but no, thanks again, guys. Means a lot, and keep going with your support for me, because it helps me every step of the way. It really does. Okay, see you later, guys. Thank you.